Welcome to the Sci-Fi Center, the place to be, where comic books and wrestling collide magically. Movies, TV shows, and pop culture we share. Get ready to rock, we're here to take you there. From superheroes to aliens in outer space, we've got the latest news and reviews in our embrace. Turn on your screen, let the neon lights glow. We'll take you back to the 80s. Let's rock and roll. Sci-Fi Center, where the legends come alive. Get ready to geek out, let your imagination fly. We're diving into the past with a touch of modern flair. Sci-Fi Center, the ultimate pop culture lair. Come on down and get your geekdom gift at the Sci-Fi Center. We got almost everything a geek could want at the Sci-Fi Center. You name it, we got it. Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and everything in between at the Sci-Fi Center.
Happy Wednesday. This is going to probably be a super short show. What's wrong with my mic? There we go. Can you guys hear me? Hello. This is, yeah, I don't know if Brad's going to be here or not. It's kind of been hit or miss the last couple of days with that guy. But hey, if you're watching, Brad, happy birthday. I didn't want to make a birthday stream with a little picture with a cake and all that on it, and then the guy don't show. So it's gonna make me sitting here celebrating his birthday without him would have been kind of silly. So there you go. Happy birthday, Brad. Number 38. How you doing, Daniel? Yeah, just checking in with you guys, see what's going on. Not much going on today. There is some news that I haven't had a chance to look at. I saw some of the Jonathan Majors rumors going around that he may be back, but I don't think that's anything substantiated. I saw the producer of the Black Panther saying that, they haven't made the decision to recast T'Challa yet, but that's only because they haven't gotten to that point. Ryan Coogler's still wrapping up post-production for Sinners, which movie I'm very looking forward to. All right, Chuck. Oh, that picture. Lakers got their big. How we feel about that? I am feeling great about this. Lakers picked up Mark Williams, 7 foot guy with a 7 foot wingspan. Averages 16 points and 15 rebounds. He's an excellent rebounder on both ends. Blocks about 1.5 shots a game. Basic center, but an athletic center. He's only 23 years old. We gave up Dalton Connect, an unprotected first, and a pick swap. A lot of people are saying that's too expensive. Here's when it comes to draft capital, I don't give a fuck about draft capital. If you're a team that's thinking about draft capital, in most cases, your team sucks. Or you're trying to trade for that piece that, you don't have. The Lakers shouldn't need to worry about that for quite a while. I don't think they're going to suck enough to where they're going to get a draft pick that's going to be high enough to matter. The pick swap's not going to matter because it's for the same reason. You already have the players on your team that you would have used that draft capital to get. You have LeBron James, which, however long you have him. You have Luka Doncic, if you're going to have him for 10 years, maybe, because I think he's going to become a fixture in LA. And now you got Mark Williams, who's only 23 years old. So all these, assets that you would traded to get, you have on your team now, and you get other draft picks. So it's just like, if you're talking about maximizing the window of the players you have now, I'm not really thinking about the expense. So yeah, and they still have a roster spot, so they can go get somebody else before the trade deadline ends, or they can get somebody on the buyout market. Because a lot of these trades, a lot of these guys are getting they're going to get bought out, as part of the trade as cap relief. So I'm really feeling good about the Lakers. Plus, they were playing well before this trade. They beat the hell out of the Clippers last night after beating the New York Knicks in one of the better wins of the year. So I think the Lakers are going to start making some moves up the standings. So I'm happy. Yeah, happy 18th plus 20. Yeah, I think he is. Boo, Hakers, that's a thief. You know what? Gotta blame your Dallas ownership, who just were looking for a way to get rid of. I can play it. I just don't care about it. I haven't seen it yet because I didn't make it a point to see it. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes before my occasional co-host shows up, because I know he's into that, and I was saving that for him. So. If by the towards the middle of the show, which is the show's only going to be about 40 minutes, 50 minutes, he has not arrived, then I'll go ahead and show it. Like I said, I didn't get up at any particular time to watch it. Let's see. But yeah, like I said, I generally, guys, I watch trailers for movies I'm actually going to go see, unless I have somebody on here who wants to cover it, and I don't have that person. So. Jurassic World WordPress actually got me somewhat hyped, more so than any other trailer of recent memory besides 28 Years Later. I saw the trailer for 28 Years Later, but once again, there's another movie that you got to realize by the time 28 days later came out, I was so beyond the zombie animated dead outbreak genre. I just really didn't give that movie the time of day back then. So. All right, this is your guys' forum today. I don't have a topic, but I didn't want to go Wednesday without a show, so here we are. Ooh, heartburn. Let's see. Don't care about the Buffy reboot or continuation or whatever the fuck it is. Just looking to see if there's things on here that I want to talk about. Let's see. Oscar talk skipping. Jimmy Butler getting traded. That's a trade. That's probably the most meaningless trade of the whole deadline for me. Let's see. Wow, really not a lot going on. Let's see. William, how do you feel about Uso winning the Royal Rumble? I was shocked. I was shocked to see that. I didn't think they were going to go that route. I think it was kind of overshadowed by Cena's last Rumble. Well, yeah, because Cena's a much bigger star than Jey Uso. So yeah. I would like to see this. Yeah, Lakers becoming a superpower team. What are your thoughts on rumors that Sony's want Miles Morales to lead the Spider-Verse? What do you mean? He's already in the Spider-Verse. Are you talking about to be their live action? Yeah, that to me that's natural. I don't think under any circumstances do you let Miles Morales leave in-house. If you don't think you can do a better job than Marvel Studios on an IP you've cultivated, then you are a pussy and you need to resign. So this, to me, that's natural that that Miles Morales, and I think Miles Morales appeals to a larger, or more unique demographic right now than Spider-Man does, because I think the Disney films have already tapped into that demo. Thoughts on Sinners, the trailer? I did not think that trailer was underwhelming whatsoever. I thought both trailers for Sinners did the jobs that they needed them to do. I think that movie looks excellent. There's Sinners is one of those handful of times where the trailer did exactly what it needed to do. I cannot wait for this movie. What was it, Brony? I knew a guy, a customer of mine. I've heard of them. Those are the little pony. I mean, I still don't understand the whole appeal. I just kind of just weird to me. So I've only met like one. Hello, Vince. What's going on? Clinton. Um, I like I said, I don't know what trailer you guys were watching, but the second trailer for Sinners actually got me even more excited than the first one did. So, but it's all a matter of opinion. William, you think we're getting Uso versus Gunter, Rock versus Roman? I don't know if you're going to see The Rock at WrestleMania at all. I just there's no reason for him to be there. There was last year. There's no reason this year. Do you think we're getting Uso versus Gunther? Yes, I do. Roman versus Cody, or Cena. I think you're going to have Cody versus Cena at WrestleMania. I don't mind if trailers show a lot. If it's a shitty movie, then you have to worry about it. But if you think it's going to be a good movie, most times the people who put those trailers together know what to do. So I'm good there. The only other news out there is Buffy sequel. I'm just Sam Gellar returning along with the directors of Eternals. Chloe Zhao, Academy Award winner, by the way. William, I didn't either until I saw Brony's documentary about them. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. Where's Roman's match at WrestleMania? Does Cena go heel? No, I don't think he needs to go heel for that. I think Cena will most likely win the Elimination Chamber. If he does, then obviously he's because they've already set up the Gunther Uso match. They've been setting that up. They set that up weeks before Royal Rumble, so I think it'll be fine there. Let's see. Yeah, Brad's probably all either partied out or once that guy goes to sleep, he doesn't get back up. So, and like I said, he's on the East Coast, so we'll give him allowances on that one. Let's see, where is my press information? All right. Other than that, slow night. What's the big appeal of Talking Heads with Generation Z? They were an extremely niche group when my parents introduced them to me. Now their concert movies stopped making the noise. I don't know. I mean, I can't explain to you what their appeal is from Generation Z. I know with Generation X they had some hits. Once in a Lifetime, Burning Down the House. Oh, the WWE show will be having a show on Tubi. Yeah, what's that called? The Evolves? Is that what it's called? I think it is. Just mentioning there's a new Raid movie coming out and they'll show up. I'm excited for tomorrow. Hall of Fame class being announced. Probably sleep through that. Yeah, because they do that before the Super Bowl hits. So. Let's see. Hold on. What is this? Let me try this. This isn't gonna work. Nice try, though, guys. Ever since Barbenheimer, which was a once in a lifetime, stop trying to fucking make it happen again, type of situation. People have been coming up with silly shit. So here we go. Super Jurassic. whatever. First, Barbie and Oppenheimer had two drastically different audiences. That's why that worked. For the most part, these three films are going to have a very similar core demographic. So you don't really. That sounds silly, by the way, but you wouldn't need to do anything for these movies. I mean, without a gimmick, I did not see Barbie in the theater. Had no time for that. I went to see Oppenheimer, but there are certain people who would not have seen either one of those movies without the gimmick. This isn't the case for these. A lot of people, everybody I know is going to see all three of these movies. So I don't think I don't think that works. But oh well. All right, allergies killing me. All right, so yeah, this is probably going to be a super short stream. Like the only way it was going to be, I was debating on whether I was going to even do a stream tonight, but like because I was thinking, we'd wish Brad happy birthday, but other than that, there's just really not enough going on today. We're on the road to nowhere. Yeah, Talking Heads. Yeah, that was one of their sillier songs. We're on the road. Yeah, remember that one. I'll watch Superman and F4, but haven't watched the last 3 or 4 Jurassic movies. I haven't seen one since the first one, and then I checked out. Then I think you're right, William. These other movies around Superman will do nothing but help. Yeah, I think July is going to be a huge month for the box office. I really think it is. People, I think that each, Jurassic Park is going to help Superman, and I think all of them are going to help Fantastic Four, and I think they're all going to help each other. And that's only if you watch them in sequence. I mean, you could be one of those people who, waits to make a day out of it and see all three at once, or you could see, you see Fantastic Four last, and then hey, Superman maybe still playing. So. All right. I just looking through my feed to see if there's anything worth. Nah, really not. Wednesdays have been boring lately. I mean, other than if you're a basketball and NBA fan, watching that kind of stuff happening. Let's see. We already went over the trailer over and over again. I wonder how many people have watched that trailer. I think there's like 25 million, but I wonder how many people across the platforms have watched the Fantastic Four trailer. Once again, there's not the curiosity of a train wreck as there is with this DC. I don't know. Brad's weird. Like I said, he's not one of those guys that, as far as I know, that can take a nap and actually get back up. But then again, he may be out with the family. Like I said, he is on the East Coast. They could. I don't know how they get him though, because they'd have to trade for him, and I think the Cowboys are way over the cap. I'm really not watching the Super Bowl for the Super Bowl. I'm just watching it because it's a annual tradition for me. We're going to be streaming it from the store, like streaming an actual game, but we're doing a watch along, and mainly watching commercials and talking through it. So. Oh, Joe. William, did you see Irv Guy? Yeah, he passed away at 54 years old, almost 55. He had complications due to diabetes. He had diabetic strokes. Yeah, that's way too young. Jurassic Park trailers felt like the previous trailers. I think Superman has nothing to fear now. Well, once again, I don't think Superman ever had anything to fear. I think Jurassic Park helps Superman. I'm not going to see Jurassic Park because I'm just not into those movies, or Jurassic World, wherever the fuck it is. I'm just not into those movies. Never been into the franchise, but I know a ton of people are. And like I said, when you walk into that movie theater on your way to see Barney the dinosaur and his fellow dinosaurs, you're right away walking by a big giant S at the minimum, and that's going to get you going. You're in the mood. You got a captive audience, and you're going to have trailers all over the place. I think Jurassic Park helps it. I think it was 54. We are watching Iron Man 1 at the moment, the one that started off in MCU. Yeah, right now we're watching it on Saturday. That may change. If it changes, I'll let you know, Clint. I tend to avoid Jack Black movies. It's just never been my type of movies. Everything he's in, pretty much, I'm like, oh, never mind. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and show this. It doesn't appear that we will have a co-host tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and find this Jurassic trailer, and we'll just go ahead and play it. All right, here we go. Let's get demonetized. For a movie I'm not even going to see. We're going to lose our 14 cents for a movie that I'm going to be passing over. That's hilarious. Here we go.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my God. Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst were left here.
Come on!
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Well, I'm at the same level of Jurassic World as I was prior to hitting play. Hi, Ray. How are you doing? It has a Tomb Raider feel to it for me, but yes, hit the like button, please. Yeah, like I said, well, I guess if he watches this, we'll get his opinion on his birthday today. I don't feel like watching Final Destination. You already know that that's banned from the show. This is not a trailer show, guys. All right, so yeah, Jurassic Park. There you go. That's the trailer we're showing tonight. So we're probably gonna get an email saying your video can't be monetized and it's going to be banned in certain regions. So I'm like, oh yay. I wouldn't have played that on a show I actually want people to see because, like I said, we get taken down or it gets blocked in regions for if it's gonna If we're gonna get thrown off or blocked, I want it to be for a movie I'm actually going to buy a ticket for. Keep Barney's name out of my mouth. Hey, listen, I have as much use for Barney the dinosaur as I do for Jurassic World. This is not my thing. Yeah, that's what it felt like to me. That's what it felt like to me. Nah, I don't feel like doing a whole bunch of trailers. I mean, there are times when we could probably do a trailer show. I mean, not, if I'm going to do a trailer show, I'd rather do it like at a decent hour on a weekend, something like that. Most dangerous place to be, and they bring a child. Yeah, that's always hilarious. How do you check? I'm ready for the nightly bring back Blade. Yeah, well, that's Mahershala Ali. I mean, he's not slowing down. He's actually doing movies. But like I said, I think you'll see him in Doctor Strange. And if you don't, that's malfeasance. That's kind of lame. Yeah, I could probably do that. Part of it is just that, like I said, I've already, I've already seen the trailer this week that I wanted to see. I'm not going to see Final Destination. I hate those movies. Those movies give me the fucking creeps. And I'm not going to see Jurassic World, so the trailers for either of those movies don't mean anything to me. So it's like what? Hold on. Feel like F4, Superman, and Jurassic World. Well, to me, it's like I said, it's F4, Fantastic Four, First Steps, and then Superman, and then that's it. And for me, really, it's Fantastic Four. Those other movies, if they wouldn't even need to come out for me to have a great July. There's only one movie that's at the top of my list, and that is the one that's actually being released at the end of the month. So, absolutely not. No. William, do you subscribe to the fan theory? Okay, no. You lost me at fan theory, but okay. William, do you subscribe to fan? Yeah, I think somebody asked me this last night. William, do you subscribe to the fan theory that Galactus destroys the universe and that Fantastic Four are in the beginning of the movie? I don't think he does it at the beginning of the movie. I think he does so at the culmination of the movie. I don't think he does it on purpose or on his own free will. And not only do I think he destroy, I think he destroys the universe and the planet. And I think that's what facilitates them needing to escape from their world. And I think because they will enter the same zone, the quantum zone that that Ant-Man and Wasp are in, and then they will reemerge in the main MCU as these universes are collapsing. That's what I think is going to happen. Let's see. Have you all seen the Oscars news about him? Yeah, I mean, they have disassociated themselves with her because of some of her old tweets. You couldn't pay me to watch that movie even without her tweets, so I haven't really been paying attention to them. It's part of my process of distancing myself from this year's Academy Award ceremony. We're not going to cover it on the channel as much. I mean, the only way I cover the Oscars on the channel is if Denny wins, and that's it. Otherwise, we're not going to really bring it up. If you notice in the ramp up to the awards, I haven't really mentioned it very much. It's a bunch of movies I don't care about that I'm never going to see. That premises bore me. So rather than talk about hating it, I just rather talk about things I like. Speaking of fire, okay, we need Ghost Rider back too. It's a matter of time. Blade's the key. Okay, sure. Yeah, who couldn't understand some of his cast members from what I understand. Like I said, I've been keeping like a side eye on it because it's been inundated everywhere. But as far as like if the word Oscars or Academy Awards or 97th Academy Awards is part of it, I've generally skipped it. I think I might have muted those words on my timeline because I just don't care this year. I used to be I used to love the Academy Awards. It used to be one of my favorite times of the years. As these movies got more obscure and more avant whatever and more, moved away from me, I just really don't feel a need to waste any time watching it. Like I said, I had given up on the Oscars. The only time I tuned back in is when Will Smith lost his mind and slapped Chris Rock. That was it. I hadn't watched the Oscars for a few years since then. And like I said, we covered it on the show last year. But for the most part, there's really nothing going. They don't make the Oscars for guys like me. They make them for people who, drink their wine like this or whatever, I guess. Any interest in the Grammy Awards and Taylor Swift doing the Stanky Legs? None at all. Sorry, guys. I'm real boring. Tonight, at least. Yeah, I think it's great. I've waited so long to get this movie and to get the things that this movie is going to lead to. So I'm super excited about it. All right, we are at 34 minutes. Probably going to go about 6 more minutes or so because, like I said, there's really not a lot going on. And like I said, the last couple of weeks this is the last week for a while to where my schedule is going to be all screwed up. We will get back to doing our overnight shows on Saturday. I know we did one on Sunday. Brad couldn't make it to any of the stuff this week, so we're going to do our Daredevil watch along. So we're going to have to do about 6 episodes in a row on Monday to get us back on track. Because I really do want to wrap up season 2 next week, and then season 3 the following week, and then do Punisher if possible. I mean, I have more interest in Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl than I do any of her music or dancing. So, Sonic 3 deserves best comedy musical theme because of Jim Carrey's performance. All right, so now there's 2 things I wouldn't care about the Oscars: Sonic 3 and the Oscar ceremony itself. Sorry, William. Do you think Jonathan Majors would come back to Marvel? James Gunn did. Yeah, James Gunn was for tweets and stupid shit that he did 10 years prior. Jonathan Majors is for stuff he did now, and the nature of what Jonathan Majors did was a lot more serious. Can he come back? Sure. I just don't foresee it, but anything can happen. Nah, not opening the panel tonight, guys. King rumors. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I've heard is that, there are people who want to bring him back to wrap up the storylines. But John Campea brought up something pretty significant that, they kind of did. Well, Loki pretty much took his place once he died. Once Kang died, or once all his characters died and Loki took his place, you really didn't need to do him, I guess. I personally think you still need Kang because there are still things that Kang does that Doctor Doom cannot do. There are still things that, that the Kang variants and Rama Tut and all those things that tie in, and now you have Fantastic Four, a proper Fantastic Four. I want to see them go up against Rama Tut. I want to see Rama Tut escape from them and go to the past and find Ensab Nur, aka Apocalypse. So I think there are things in there. Does he need to be the cog around everything? Not necessarily. No, Doctor Doom can do that. Victor Von Doom can do that, and that's fine. But I do think there's still a story to tell there when it comes to a King. Yeah, I heard he's got a new movie coming out. I wish him well. I hope he reforms. I hope he realizes the danger of what he did. He could have killed that woman. I hope he listens to his own text messages, or reads his own text messages back, and reads his own voicemail back, and realize that probably that's not the person he wants to be. People can change. People can get better. Who knows? Next year I could be talking about Jonathan Majors, looking at what he became and the guy who did that to that woman that night. And being ashamed of himself. Who knows? You got the only reason why I haven't banned the word Blade from the chat is because I would inadvertently ban Blade Runner, but I'm tired of hearing about Blade, guys. Knock it off. Knock it off. I haven't seen or heard anything from it. Not my genre, so I haven't. The Oscars had a full-on change in the whole format because of Melanie Perez person. Yeah, but she's still nominated, and it's going to be hilarious if she wins. All right. I think Council of Kane versus Council of Reed. Ooh, whoa, let's slow down here. Slow down. I don't think we're anywhere near Councils of Reeds. Council of Kane was kind of lame the way they did it and where they did it. I mean, you did it in an Ant-Man movie, and people were like, "Oh, I couldn't even beat Ant-Man." That version of Kane wasn't the version of Kane that will take out all the Avengers. Though, so, all right, we got about maybe 2-3 more minutes left to go. What are some of the topics that you guys? Because, like I said, instead of having a lot of Midnight Express open Q&As, we've covered a lot of topics. Like when we do the list, like favorite werewolf, favorite vampire movie, favorite post-apocalyptic movie. What are some topics? Be serious. Don't troll my chat. What are some of the topics you would like to see us delve into on those type of shows? Because I think we could, once our schedule gets back to normal, we can start doing those shows a lot more. And they're a lot more fun when we can plan them out, So I don't think you need to be under. You can, you never really needed to be under, but I don't think you need them in the MCU. I don't think. Yeah, that's the one we could do. Favorite. We can also do favorite wrestling matches. Period. But favorite, we could nail it down to WWE and then go to NWA, WCW, go to New Japan. I could cover a lot of that. We could start with that. That's a good topic. Doesn't Kane go after Franklin Richards? Well, technically, according to what his own self-description of himself, he is a descendant of Franklin Richards. He's a descendant of Reed Richards. So I heard the rumor that the movie is possibly, but I be honest with you, my opinion, I think that Franklin Richards is Galactus in this movie. I think they're going with the Earth X version of Galactus. I don't think that will be the permanent Galactus, though. Just like that won't be the permanent Silver Surfer. That's just in their world, in their and that's one of the possible realities. I think when the realities get consolidated and you get one sacred timeline after all this, I think there will be the Galen Todd. There will be the proper Galactus and the proper Silver Surfer. But I think this is what they're using again to get it started. All right, what are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about the magazine dreams things. Yeah, not playing that trailer. All right, guys, this is going to be a short show. Like I said, my only reason, one of my only reasons was for showing up tonight is we could wish our co-host a happy birthday. But being that it is his birthday, there's a good chance that he's probably fucking drunk right now. Probably passed out face first into a birthday cake with 38 candles on it, which is cool. Everybody deserves to have their birthday. So, all right, tomorrow night's show. It's Thursday. Who knows? Don't know what our schedule is going to be over the next couple of days. I know on Sunday we're doing the Super Bowl watch along. After that, we might do a movie watch along, something like that. I'll firm my schedule up as we head into the weekend, but a lot of crazy stuff is happening off YouTube type stuff that takes a lot of my time. And I don't like. I want to start prepping for the shows a little bit better, as far as like having a script, like scripted, but having topics and everything else. I mean, it's fun for you guys to bring topics in, but there's also a lot that I could be putting in there too. So, Brad got drunk on root beer. It could happen. Mine would be Brock versus Big Show versus Kurt Angle and Vengeance 03. Kenny versus Moxley at Full Gear 2021. Shawn Michaels and Mania. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I go back a little bit further than that. For WWE, you're going to have Macho Man versus Ricky Steamboat, WrestleMania 3. For AEW, it's going to be Forbidden Door 2, Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. And when it comes to NWA or WCW NWA, it's going to be Flair versus Steamboat in 1989, Chi-Town Rumble, and then again at Wrestle War 89. So. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think basically just stop by to say hi. Happy birthday, Brad, when you watch the show. What did I think of the streamer I show speed at the Rumble? I don't clarify, Daniel. How you doing, Antonio? You're coming in just as we're about to wrap up. Have a good night, y'all. Special life, but yes, indeed. All right, guys. Like I said, don't know when I'll see you again. Just keep your eye on the alert button, and you'll, after this week, we should be able to solidify a better schedule, more consistent schedule. These last 3 weeks have just been kind of shitty on a lot of different, not shitty bad, but shitty with just like time allotment. Just haven't had the time to really set things to be where I wanted to be. So, I didn't even know who he was. To be honest with you, sorry. I don't think The Rock is going to be. I think last year was when you would have used The Rock. I don't think The Rock will be there. So, all right, guys, I will see you tomorrow night. Hopefully, maybe if something, some kind of news breaks. But mainly, everything that's been happening in the last couple of weeks has been routine. The most fun I had this week was the Fantastic Four trailer. But homemade week picks up. I did not appreciate the hour of watching NASA footage, but like I said, I've been watching that trailer over and over again. So, all right, thanks for being here. Everybody in the chat, wish Brad a happy birthday. And I'm pretty sure when he wakes up or, from the hangover, he'll see it and he'll thank you. So on behalf of the Sci-Fi Center, see you guys later.